There's something very intimate about buying books for a new year. It's not just about reading, it's about choosing what kind of thoughts, silences, and emotions you want to live with. Hi, welcome back to Reset with P. Today I'm sharing the books I have bought for my 2026 reading journey. These are not books I want to rush through. ये वो बुक्स हैं जो मैं स्लोली अपने पेस पे फील करके पढ़ना चाहती हूँ. So, let's start. I bought the entire Before the Coffee Gets Cold series, all five books. These stories revolve around time travel, but not in a sci fi way. It's more about regret, love, second chances, and conversations left unfinished. मुझे लगता है ये बुक्स उन दिनों के लिए परफेक्ट है जब ज़्यादा एनर्जी नहीं होती, बस एक वार्म इमोशनल रीडिंग चाहिए होती है. Short chapters, simple language, but very emotionally loaded. This series feels like sitting alone in a cafe thinking about life. Now coming to the classics. 2026 के लिए मैंने classics intentionally choose किए हैं because classics rush करने के लिए नहीं होती. This is more about inner thoughts, time, memory, and silence than plot. I want to read this book very slowly, maybe with annotations, because Wolf का writing style demands peace. ये बुक मुझे एक मेंटल स्पेस लगती है. The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. This book is heavy. It talks about beauty standards, racism, childhood trauma, and how society makes you hate yourself. इस बुक को मैं तब पढ़ना चाहती हूँ जब मैं इमोशनली प्रेजेंट हूँ because it's painful but necessary. Hard times. This one feels very relevant even today. Industrialization, class divide, education without emotions. Dickens always critiques society, and I want to read this with a modern lens. A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man by James Joyce. This is about identity, creativity, rebellion, and becoming an artist. As someone who reads, studies literature, and creates content, I feel this book will hit very close. Joyce is challenging, but that's the point. Lord of the Rings. This is my long term read, not something I want to finish quickly. It's about friendship, sacrifice, good versus evil, and honestly, getting lost in a world far away from reality. The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri. This is one of those books that feel very quiet but stays with you for the long time. The Namesake is about identity, belonging, migration, and the name itself. How a name can carry history, expectations, and confusion. Now let's talk about Murakami, because 2026 without Murakami feels incomplete. So, I have bought four most famous book of Murakami. First is Norwegian Wood. This is melancholic, nostalgic, and very human. It talks about love, loss, and loneliness in a very quiet way. The second up is Sputnik Sweetheart. This book feels surreal but emotional. It's about longing, one sided love, and absence. Next is Kafka on the Shore. This is probably the most complex Murakami I own. Dreams, reality, mythology, सब कुछ mix है. Men Without Women. Short stories about male loneliness and emotional isolation. Perfect for reflective reading days. These books are not a checklist for me. They are companions for different moods, different versions of myself. 2026 के लिए मैं क्वांटिटी नहीं क्वालिटी रीडिंग चाहती हूँ. अगर एक बुक महीने भर चले that's okay. If you have read any of these books, or if you're planning to own any of these in 2026, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next reset. Bye bye.